become the biggest online community platform in the world. According to a recent report, almost 51% of the entire world's population has a social media account. Here in the Philippines, the number of social media users was equivalent to 80.7% of the population as of January 2021. The vastness of social media platforms has opened up huge business opportunities for many companies and business owners. However, as wonderful as it might seem, you should not only stick to social media for marketing and sales purposes. Because if the social media has its advantage, like it helps you to promote your brand or your business, it also has its disadvantage.
Good day! Today, let's talk about the 5 potential disadvantages of using social media for business communication. We choose different 5 potential disadvantages in which me and my team will tackle one by one. First up, let's talk about the first disadvantage. There's always a liability to wrong sources, in which there's a chance that you will receive negative feedback from some of your customers that may tarnish your brand. Other risks include leaking of confidential information through hacking.
The disadvantage of using social media for business communication is that there is no room for mistake, in which one mistake can easily go viral and literally destroy your brand or your business. Especially now that everyone is very active on social media. News can easily fly away in just a matter of seconds. Therefore, you should always remember that before posting on social media, you should always be careful and you should think first if it will be good for you, for your brand, or for your business. Because in just one mistake, people or social media users will criticize your brand or your business.
One of the disadvantages of using social media for business communication is that people are more likely to engage in rude behaviors. So here's my 6 tips on how to handle rude people in social media. First, don't react. Meaning, if you react to a person who has mistreated you, you only join in the room. So just please listen. Second, keep your side of the street clean. Meaning, treat someone with respect all the time and always stick to your values so you can go with loyal. Third, reevaluate or reconsider. Meaning, let them explain where they are coming from so you have the information you need to decide what to do next. Fourth, always be positive. Meaning, think of the best is going to happen, not the worst. Negative thoughts will destroy. You always do your best to keep your positive attitude. Fifth, understand it isn't about you. Yes, it's unfortunate that you stumble into their crosshairs, but the battle you're fighting isn't with you, so walk away. Number 6, be sympathetic. You never know what's going on in someone else's life, so make them react to you the way that they are. Try your very best to cut some slack. Again, here's my 6 tips on how to handle rude people in social media. First, don't react. Second, keep your side of the street clean. Third, reevaluate or reconsider. Fourth, always be positive. Fifth, understand it isn't about you. Sixth, be sympathetic.
Another disadvantage of using social media for business communication is that you should hire a permanent representative, since social media is pretty fast-paced and it requires constant updating. To remain active on social media, you will be required to hire a full-time representative to work on it constantly. You have to hire someone that has a willingness and love to do his or her job, because engaging with business in social media is very time consuming. Speaking about time consuming, with social media marketing, your representative needs to always stay engaged, monitor, and active his or her marketing effort. Social media is constantly changing, and if you're not up to date, you're going to fall behind the others. Any qualified personnel knows that to succeed in any social media marketing strategy, you need to spend both time and money in order to get the most out of it.
Using social media for business communication can be an additional cost in your company, since you will hire another staff that will be in charge of your advertising, and you will need to pay for the cost of creating video or image content. Social media isn't a one and done type of marketing method. You must constantly create new content, post content, and engage with people and audience on these platforms. A big drawback to social media is that it is a time consuming for companies. If you have small business, small marketing departments, or limited resources, it is challenging for a social media marketing campaign. You have to find time to balance posting content, monitoring that content, responding to people, and measuring for your content impact. If you don't have the resources, it can be tricky and overwhelming task, especially if you're running a huge campaign with no experience on the tight budget. Another thing of this is that in creating quality of content for every platforms can also leave you a paying significant amount of money, like professional photo shoot sessions, video productions, and special effects. That can all come into play in your series about running an impeccable social media marketing strategy. With all these things on the table, costs creep up, leaving you asking, why did I spend that much?